Yes. Alright, so Dani doesn't want to talk right now. Um, she says that she's having some technical difficulties.
Yes.
So I will be your narrator going forward.
They can hear me. They can hear me.
Okay, never mind.
Everything is ideal now. Speak, Ari.
Hi, hello.
We are on chapter 1, Dark. Hello, everybody. Welcome to stream. Today, we have a guest star today, Ari. If you want to say something about yourself, it can be anything.
Hi, my name is Ari. Pleasure to meet y'all. I have no idea what the hell I'm getting myself into, and I am excited.
You're more of a witch than I am.
Yes, I have like 12 tarot decks, and they talk to me.
Yes, which I'm still trying. I still got my first deck. It's trying its best.
You're doing great. You are doing great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wonder. I can't keep turning this down, but I think I have to. There we go. That sounds perfect.
We were also the coolest ones in our seminar. Just saying.
We are the masters of poetry. Yeah. Like, honestly. Okay.
Yeah.
So, hello. We make Dani suffer. Yeah, my chat, they're gonna bully me throughout this, so you have full permission to bully me today, Ari.
I didn't realize I needed permission to bully you.
Well, that's very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no shame. So, today, I've already played Ace Attorney before. In fact, I played it on stream. But what I want to do is I want to play the rest of the games on stream. But I can't just replay the first game, because no more surprises. So that's why I brought Ari in. Ari is the substitute for surprises, because she knows nothing about this game. She's only heard from her friends that it's gay.
Yep.
Like, and that's perfect.
Yeah.
So
all I know is he says objection.
He does say objection a lot. There's songs that are made from it and shit like that. It's great. So we're getting into this. Very gay game, yes. Time to change this to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And I need to change this. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect, Ari. This is so good. Alright.
Hey.
Let's do this. We're playing this one, not the other ones.
Okay. I didn't know there were others.
Yeah, there were others. Alright. Yeah, there are multiple chapters and games within this trilogy. Oh, shit. Gasp. There's already shit going on. I made it to chapter 4, but quit. I'm replaying it. Joel, chapter 4 is the best one, so. Spoilers to you, Ari. Damn it! Why me? See? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. It's not usually this fast. We're gonna divvy up voices later. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. And that's the first chapter. So this is the baby chapter, just for context. Yeah, this is this is holding your hand.
Okay.
So August 3rd, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. I kind of want you to be Phoenix in this.
What kind of voice do I do for Phoenix?
Anime protagonist.
Boy, am I nervous.
Perfect.
Is that wrong?
No, that's perfect, actually.
Okay.
You'll see in a minute. Well, we already know the corporate easy baby mode. Boy, am I... Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, that's Mia. You're gonna love Mia. Right!
Oh! Hiya, Chief.
Whew! I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you. And your client as well.
Thanks.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him.
Your current job to him? No.
He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Mia is waifu. Yeah, Mia's very well loved in the fandom.
She's so fine.
I know! Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out in any way I can.
Baka!
I just really want to help him. I owe him so much.
Oh, okay. I think I know who this is. It's over! My life, everything. It's all over.
Me.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him.
Death! Despair! Ah. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! I think they just... I think that's... I'm gonna kill myself. But they just said I'm gonna die. Which is honestly mood. It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah.
Nick!
Hey there, Larry.
You'll never guess what his last name is.
Right?
Dude!
No!
I'm so... Dude! I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! My microphone is peaking right now. You deal with... You deal with the emotional percussions of that while I cheat. Hey, Tasha.
He's so guilty.
How are you doing? Yeah, this guy's the most guilty out of them all.
Larry Butts.
Yes, his name is Larry Butts, and my microphone is suddenly super fucking quiet.
I guess I'd want to die if that was my last name.
Well, I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna say what my mother's like maiden name was, but it was something close to something phallic. So she immediately changed that. She was like, I'm gonna get me a good husband with a good last name.
Good plan.
Yeah. Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die!
What? What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Ah, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away.
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you.
It was me. I really hate this chapter, but we gotta get through it.
My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one.
Yeah, I saw the murder happen.
Allegedly. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Wow. Imagine being bullied from such a young age.
Imagine being called Butts.
Yeah.
In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart.
A good guy at heart.
That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do.
Alright, you're doing such a good job right now.
Thank you.
August 3rd. I stopped getting bullied in middle school, unlike Dani still gets bullied.
Ooh!
I'm getting bullied late in life.
I'm gonna buy you some aloe for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Wait, are you doing that in my stream?
What?
There is a very cursed channel point thing that I made, and I don't
Oh.
want anyone to ever redeem it, but I spent too much time working on it. So,
Oh, okay.
August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2.
Why are you talking like that?
That's the narrator voice. Okay, do you want the wacky judge?
Sure.
Or do you want the defense attorney who sounds like this?
I'll be the judge if I can give him a country accent.
Of course you can. Go ahead.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Gender bend is what it seems. It'll make me gender bend for 15 minutes, Stark, so if you wanna do that.
Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. I don't think that's really how it works, but that's what I'm reading here.
Welcome to this dystopian world. You'll know the legal system soon, don't worry.
All right. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor.
I love those moments where you talk to yourself. It's great.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading.
He does not have a good poker face. I will give him
No.
that.
It's really bad.
It's really bad.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely.
I'm not good at math. I can't do this.
Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
I don't know.
Oh.
What could it be?
That's Larry.
It's Larry?
Larry.
What do you mean Larry's the defendant?
Larry. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do just fine.
Was that a few questions? Just, do you know what a defendant is? Oh, there we go.
Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew. I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh.
It's your mom.
No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Oh god, Ari, what do we do? Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time. Okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim?
Oh
in this
fuck! I
case?
just fuck!
Oh no!
I accidentally pressed the button! Shit, what are we gonna do?
That's our boss!
Oh no!
That's Mommy! She's not the victim!
What? How can I be the victim?
Oh, right. Sorry. It was the first name that popped into my head, and...
The court record writes. Remember to use it when you're in a pinch with tab.
Let me ask that one again. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Let's check the court record, shall we?
Cindy's autopsy report.
So it might be Cindy.
Cindy Stone.
Cindy
Madam.
Stone. Not Cinderstone. Well, fucking Jesus. Alright. Should we choose Cindy?
I think we should choose Cindy.
Alright, we're gonna choose Cindy over here.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Mm.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was
We watched this one. We saw what happened.
hit with a blunt object?
Yeah.
She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
How do you not feel relaxed?
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
as Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. You know, evidence, that thing that lawyers have. Oh shit, that's
Right.
still my line. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be so bad.
Oh, look at that cocky Oh, he twitched. I was about to say.
A death rattle.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy!
We were great together. We were... I'm changing accents. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. It was... What's it doing anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men.
Oh no.
She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them?
Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but she did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering?
Okay.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof! Wince! Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this!
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
Why did he bang his gavel just to say continue on?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question! You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Wrong voice. Shit. Well, did you? Well, did
Did you or did you not?
Did you or did you like totally not, dude?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't.
Alright.
Uh-oh, he's switching voices.
It's a Freaky Friday moment.
What do I do?
It's up to you.
Oh, he needs to shut up.
Alright.
I'll send him a signal.
This signal is amazing. Look at it.
Lie like a dog.
Look at his paws. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember.
You don't remember. Well then, we'll just have to remind you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Uh-oh. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the apartment victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who was your witness?
Why is this voice so hard to do?
Because, like, you totally should have made him a stoner, bro.
Fuck yeah. The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Look at the Irish and all that.
Alright.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
It seems like Payne needs like weed, but like for medical reasons. Just
Yeah.
anxiety's too high.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
You gotta be shitting my dick, bro.
There is, so this is not in a game that I'm ever going to play on this channel, but there is a murder victim in a later game that's called Mr. Dade Man.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct?
Do you want the creepy slime ball? It's gonna be a lot of you talking to yourself.
Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes.
Oh, that's perfect.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Alright, so here's how this is gonna work. He's gonna give a monologue, and we have to find out where in the monologue he's lying, because there's a lot of perjury in this game. But it's not
lovely.
It's not really a crime. It's just it's just something that the defense has to like figure out, or else they lose.
It'd just be.
Witness's account.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead.
Dead?
I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. the man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
I don't know, man. That seems kind of sketchy. Not gonna lie.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was there was a blackout in the building.
I do that a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
It was a home phone, you bitch. Sorry.
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sod used was one of those.
That makes it worse.
Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. A lot of records.
Now, Mr. Rat. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Why are you on the stand if you don't know what that means?
How'd you get through law school? Is it like fucking like teachers? Like you get it through like a teacher fellowship? Like you become like a lawyer if you do.
It's like a police academy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, right. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why? You expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony! Kill him! Sorry.
Yes, Mommy!
Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence!
Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand! There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab, and then point out contradictions in the testimony.
It's up to you, right? It's up to you. Alright, do you want to review evidence real quick?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do that. We have an attorney badge. We have the autopsy report that she was killed at 4 to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. We have a statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. We have the victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. And electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay?
Can you go back to the other one?
Oh, sure.
Okay. 4:05, 7:31. Blunt trauma with the thinker. Passport 7:30. Blackout noon to 6. Okay.
Cool.
Got it.
I
was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving. Dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Hey, you said you couldn't go in. So why did you shut your phone?
We all have questions.
Hmm?
Oh, do you want to press that?
The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no. No, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Oh, that. Yeah, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 o'clock p.m. Objection!
Okay. let's present it.
Yeah! You found the body at 1 o'clock p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 o'clock p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
Okay, so for his voice, maybe you want to go more towards announcer rather than, like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, less like, more like, frankly, I find that hard to believe, like, type of thing, you know?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Phoenix is a really cynical character, so you may want to play him more cynical rather than, like, goofy, you know?
Okay, got you.
Cool.
Should I try that line again?
No, you're good.
Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 o'clock p.m.
I hate that.
Is that better?
Much. Yeah, that's perfect. I hate that so much. The
Okay.
body.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh god, he's sweating.
Oh, that. Oh,
No, that's wrong is like really cool, but objections were iconic.
Oh,
I forgot that was his voice! Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 o'clock p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him in his place. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. It's a kangaroo court. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember that.
I just realized his eyebrows are backwards.
Oh.
Why aren't they thin towards the inside?
Tweezing, darling, tweezing.
Tweezing.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
The time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 o'clock p.m.
Do you see the contradiction?
Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. So he said that he saw the... How does he even know that if he didn't go inside?
Oh,
see.
you're him. Jesus.
Hmm?
Sorry, I mixed up voices. Go on.
No, you're good. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
So, if you ever want me to press a statement for more detail, just let me know. If you ever want to present evidence, like I see the contradiction, just let me know. Okay?
Okay. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Wait a minute, there was a blackout. Yeah. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Oh,
Good.
It's weave.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait! I remember now. Mr. Solid,
It keeps changing its storm.
the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning.
Okay, I killed him.
These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
Like my name.
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yes, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it.
Was there a clock?
No. The defense may cross-examine the witness. He used the thinker. Gladly.
He used the thinker.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm supposed to be doing shit.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
Do you want me to skip to somewhere?
Yeah. When he mentions the clock as the murder weapon. Yeah.
There you go.
The statue.
I don't think you can present that. Oh, wait. Here. Sorry, you absolutely can. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
A lawyer!
Just answer the question, Mr. Sonnett. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony is correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Do you, Ari?
I mean, if it's a table clock and there was a power outage, yes. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's ass.
Yes. It's wide
the only
open.
Way, wide open. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh, yes. Prove it. Prove I was in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Badass.
Yeah, she was making a good point, yeah. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Rat. Yes, Your Honor.
Dark, Google it if you need to.
Mr. saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless?
No, you're based.
God damn it. Just look at the witness's face.
That's a guilty fucking face. Look at that bowl.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. I saw. Oh, God. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her. And he should burn. Burn. Give him death.
This is a very intense murder trial.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Rat. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawat heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Oh God. I mean, either sounding the clock or examining the clock's batteries. But... Danica, what do I do?
It's all up to you, buddy.
Try sounding the clock?
Yeah, you missed the part where he threw his hair at Kajwa.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. Well, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Rat? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, the clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawat heard and the actual time of death So, Mr. Saw It, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing.
What did I forget?
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder?
Have any clue? Fucking Jesus.
If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Rat, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately... Wait a minute. I want to look at the evidence again, bro. Or could I not do it then?
Yeah, there's no choice.
Oh, okay. This? I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. Your lawyers are all slop. Grr. I almost had him.
Grr. Growl.
Grr! Larry, I failed you.
Now you're gonna get charged for murder. Sorry, butts.
Is he seriously? There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Saw It.
Mia, Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Don't throw away your shot. Do not throw away your shot. You know,
Excuse
just
me.
like a lawyer.
Excuse me.
Not like this. Think!
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
It's such, like, rhetorical evidence. It's just like, yes, it is currently slow, but can you prove it wasn't back then? Like, type of thing.
Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
If she's on Parisian time, yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Wait. Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it, and let them have it!
Well, Mr. Rat, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There was a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
So I want you to get used to this. I want you to get used to this format of you lost, but then you win format.
Oh, okay.
It's very common in this game.
Plot twist.
Alright, what evidence?
Well, if she was in Paris, which I'm assuming is... She was, yeah. Maybe that's what threw the timeline. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours.
Isn't it obvious?
That's a well-known fact.
Yes.
Everyone knows that. Jan.
When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
It's so bad! It's so good!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, if this was like a daytime courtroom drama, I'd be hooked.
The way I'd be foaming at the mouth watching this.
Now that we
Wait.
called the police.
This case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected.
Sure.
Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
How can no one find the defense this quickly? You want to know something about this dystopian United States of America?
Oh, is this the USA?
It's America. Like, you know, it's just a different version of America. And they have so many court cases that they have a limit of 3 days to find evidence and then put a verdict.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
Not
not
guilty.
guilty.
I love the
Santa
confetti.
Claus said I wasn't guilty.
What?
He looks like Santa Claus.
Sure.
And with that, court is adjourned.
I don't think a white beard just indicates Santa.
Yes, it does.
What's that guy's name? Fuck, there's so many people with white beards.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time to explain to the audience what Frank Saw It was. All right, come on. Happiness. Happy. Give me your best take. Now,
It turns out that Frank Sod was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home.
Man, my girlfriend's out of town still.
After he left, Mr. Sod let himself in to do his dirty work.
Hey, what are you doing here?
While he was searching her place, the victim returned.
Are you a common burglar?
No! Flustered, Mr. Sod grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
Not my clock! I'm dead. And there's ketchup everywhere. Sorry. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Phew. I still can't believe we won.
Hardest case of my career. Right! Good job in there. Congratulations!
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there, even though I had to make sure you didn't just give up, you stupid fucking idiot. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
Oh my god. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry! You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Don't Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait. No. I mean, bad. Bad, bad, bad.
This is like talking to me.
Yes.
Basis.
I'll be dead soon. Larry, you are innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry. Shit, that's me. Sorry, I was reading chat and I was like ready for Ari to read whatever. Okay, this is my personal thing. If you could not do the voice redeem today, since I'm doing all these character voices, that'd be great. Because you'd only get me saying this shit for half the time rather than killing my voice on Thursday. So if you save the voice thing till then, you could do it twice in a row. I don't know. So, but yeah, Dark.
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one.
That's me.
I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate! Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
You think so? I love the little sleeve thing. I like the sleeve thing going on. It's cute. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me?
Wait. Wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really?
You made this? You?
Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Mia!
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, but she was a gaslighter, a manipulator. Everything wrong with this world, man. I gotta start watching Andrew Tate now. I gotta figure out how to get a real woman in my life.
We're not friends anymore.
And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just wanna cry? I read that wrong.
Larry.
I have boobs. Are you so sure? Squeeze me. I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
Out of these 5 things, which prove that she still cared about him?
I mean, she has a thinker clock still.
Take that!
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Oh, he's me. Well, make of it what you will.
If Ari grew up in Brooklyn. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
For a second, I thought that meant, like, I hope my defending him from a murder trial made him feel better.
Yeah, I hope me making sure he wasn't found guilty made him feel a little better.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too.
Thank you for the water check, Dark. I forgot something very important to my stream. I'm so stupid.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh indeed, motherfucker. Can this fucking open, please? Jesus Christ. There we go. Why is this happening? There's a lot happening right now. Cool. Are we still good? Cool.
People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Are you working on the job, Mia?
Well, I think our work is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah,
I drink to asses all the time, too.
Oh,
I'm sure you do.
Speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah. Part, at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks.
Mommy, I mean Mia, Mommy,
We're
Mia.
pulling so hard right now by doing nothing but being a bumbling idiot.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes. And so, my first trial came to a close.
Yay!
Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
That impression of him is perfect.
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me.
Let's take him to court over this.
I didn't know it then,
The music stopped.
but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident.
Another incident?
And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry will be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Dun, 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 dun. We save.
How
save or we
is
die.
the voice at the end of that chapter?
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I guess this is going on. Hold on, it's gonna be me talking to myself, not gonna lie. So before I do that, yeah, do you know, any voice actors? Like anime-wise or something?
I know the ones on Critical Role.
That's very fair. There's a voice actor named Eric Vale that I absolutely adore, and he's the voice of Phoenix Wright in the anime, and it's the funniest shit in the world. And, like, honestly, like, you're starting to sound like him, and I'm just like, respect.
Oh, dab.
He just gives vibes. Hello? Oh, wait, shit. Okay, you gotta do this.
Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, loudly! And it's all your fault!
Oh my god.
Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey! I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. You cisgender? Sorry. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame! I had to take the clockwork out. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers! I can really go for a good American burger.
Okay, we'll hit the usual joint.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Bye.
Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5, 9:27 a.m. It was recorded, Ari.
That's weird.
That is weird. September 5, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, see? I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Flay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your life.
Oh no.
Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Gasp! Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry.
Who the hell is... Why is George Washington murdering someone?
Red, white, blue.
Is Mommy dead?
September 5, 9:08 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Law offices, if you will.
No. I'm late. Huh. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over so we could all go out for dinner. What's that smell?
It smells like shit.
Blood. Mia! Maybe she's in her office.
Oh.
I mean, examine?
We're gonna find things.
Oh god.
There's not a lot of things we can find. I think we need to move.
Okay.
Yeah, the hourglass would turn orange.
Smell. Blood.
Sis.
Someone's there. Ew. Chief? Chief! Chief!
It's very snake. Snake! I'm a murderer.
Who are you? ...
I forgot she did that.
Mommy's fucking dead?
Yeah.
What? What? Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm.
So remember when I accidentally clicked Mia in the first case for the victim?
Oh.
It was an accident, but I thought the irony was so funny and I couldn't say anything about it yet.
Oh my god. Not Mommy.
Honestly, this is so embarrassing. She's the only one serving cunt here.
Really,
Look at
though?
this.
And she's dead. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade.
Mummy!
Until finally she was cold. Chief.
Alright, now we get to examine. What would you like to examine first?
The body.
The body.
Chief. It's hard seeing her like this. But if there are any clues, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. He probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon.
The thinker added to the court record. The murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. Made by Larry Butts.
There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light the light stand lying broken in the back of the room.
Glass shards added to the court record.
Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be?
I wonder if it's saying anything.
A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper.
Yeah, it clearly says Leon.
Leon Kennedy.
Yes.
Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday.
Receipt added to the court record.
I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police
You haven't called the police yet?
and find out what that girl was doing here. It's encrusted with dried blood.
Yeah, nothing really of note here. We're gonna move. What was whose name again? Maya? Mia?
That girl just now. Where'd she go?
Where'd she go?
I put her right there on that sofa. Oh. I hope she didn't run on me.
Danganronpa? Sayaka.
Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here.
Maya. Maya Faye.
Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom.
Bro, don't show her the bloody receipt. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, you get a choice. So whenever we're talking to people, we have the option to present evidence of some kind to them. And usually they'll have something to say about it, unless it'll be the default response, like, what the fuck is that? I don't care. Like, type of thing.
Okay, I guess we can try.
Which one? We can also just talk to her.
The receipt?
Okay, yeah.
Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
Ugh! That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Why would Sis write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me, can you tell me what happened?
I came in. The room was dark. And Sis.
So she was already dead. So, you're the chief's...
Sister. I'm her younger sister.
And you were here, visiting, this late at night?
Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
We should present the badge to people more often, just so you know. This is something that I never did in my playthroughs.
Yes.
Okay.
It was that clock. It was the thinker.
Here's my badge.
I'm sorry. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, I don't know what to do.
I'm assuming if we examine, it doesn't examine her?
No, it doesn't examine her.
Oh. The reception desk. I usually sit there.
Aw, Phoenix is a receptionist.
You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. Few can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. The door to the chief's office. It's slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob.
Fingerprints and all that.
A large painting. I guess you call this modern art.
I'd call it shit.
I, on the other hand, call it a mistake.
I was making a joke!
This sofa's
Yeah, sometimes he's just
unimportant.
saying shit and we don't have a lot of time. Yeah. Do you want to present the
The
thinker?
thinker.
Yeah.
Yeah. About the thinker.
Thinker? That was... Oh,
Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon.
Yeah, I don't. Let's move.
What do we do? There's nothing.
I guess we'll examine again. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Desk.
phone.
Phone. Oh, call the police. There it is. Why don't we have a cell phone to do this?
That's funny. Feel the screws on the receiver are missing.
How do you see that?
It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart.
police?
I don't know who that is.
Please, come quick!
Oh, I know who this is.
Please, come quick!
What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand.
Okay. Never go with machines. She did snail mail approach. Yeah, nothing.
Ooh, pink.
Feels pretty good to sit on if it wasn't laying on the fucking floor. Okay. I think that was what we needed to do, so now we're back over here. Very British.
The police. Sounds like they're coming this way.
Freeze! Police! I'm the police.
Oh god.
Alright. He's in this a lot. But there's one specific voice for him.
Okay, what's the voice?
Alright. I'm Detective... Shit, I can't do the voice. It's like a... I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see?
Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see?
Why is he British?
Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the... I don't think that's it. We received a report from the building across the way, see?
So, like, it's very hard to describe.
I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Yeah, we received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw murder. Fuck,
It
it's
must
so
have been
hard to
that
do his
woman I saw.
voice.
Those boobas.
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving in it 1 inch, okay?
Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah.
It was George Washington. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek! This Ward Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name. What?
The victim drew this here in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? I'm not...
Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What?
They can't just...
Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot.
Okay, so I can't press A for the next 5 minutes. So we're just gonna sit and chat if that's alright, Ari.
Sure. Why? What happened?
So, Twitch, there's a redeem that you can do, which is banning me from a certain in-game action.
Okay.
And for 5 minutes, I can't press A. Let me set the timer real quick. Actually, Ari, entertain the people while I go change my laundry.
Right. So, so I have, I'm medicated, right? Because I'm like mentally ill. And, it just be like that. But these pills have kind of like turned my dreams into like Martin Scorsese films. They're really weird. They have entire plots. Like this one time, I had this dream where I was like trying to get these Power Ranger like people back together. Like they were this ancient group of people who was supposed to save the world, and they like all resided in different temples. And I was trying to, you know, get the gang back together, I guess. And they had such cool powers. I was like, why is it the person with no powers that has to bring them all together under the guise that their power is that of friendship? That's not really a power. At least if I was next to the Power Rangers, like I'd feel really, really bad about it. You know what I mean? Like if I didn't have a super cool suit and I didn't have super magical ancient weapons. Like, Sokka, but before he realizes he's important, you know? But like I don't think, but that just makes me think of friendship as magic, which like isn't a bone that I want to pick, but they do some interesting things with those characters. The internet does. And I was watching this video of someone recounting all of the like official My Little Pony merch, and I also know nothing about My Little Pony because I live under a rock and I don't do things. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. Dani has this poem that I think is just really the bee's knees. And it's about this clown named Kibble. And he goes honk every now and then. So if you guys could just go honk, like occasionally, just to throw her off, I think that'd be really funny. But like, don't tell her. Okay? Like, don't tell her. Gotta promise not to tell her. I can't see the comments, but you gotta promise not to tell her. But you just gotta honk every now and then and say something really weird. What else can I say? So I play D&D because that's one of the things that I do. I don't do much, but I play D&D. And I have been running this campaign that's about, again, I can't see the comments, so I'm sorry. But I run this campaign that's kind of based off of Harry Potter, but it's better than Harry Potter because it doesn't have anything to do with J.K. Rowling. And there are like two main characters, and one of them comes from a family of dragons, and the other is a divination wizard, and she has a tarot deck. And I spent like 2 hours workshopping the tarot deck with her, so it did something really cool because she inherited it from her dad, who died facing this, like Voldemort figure, but it wasn't Voldemort, obviously, because it was my campaign. And depending on the card, it can do different things, which I think is really cool. But, we didn't really get to go anywhere with it because one of our besties decided to leave the group for reasons they didn't tell me about. But I guess it was my fault, which is like, whatever. They'll come back. Because I was doing tarot about it. And one of the things I do in tarot is I channel songs. So I guess I'm clairaudient ? And as you know, or as you can probably guess because I'm friends with Dani, I channeled a song from Hamilton. I channeled the You'll Be Back song, the first one. I was like, yeah, this bitch is gonna come back. She's gotta come back. We're top tier. We're the shit.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi. So,
Hi.
what I'm reading from chat is the following. What? Sonic Unleashed lore no cap. Bet. MLP was nearly everywhere online when it was airing. Honk. I like men. Honk. So,
Yeah.
I wonder
What?
what this conversation could have possibly been.
I don't know.
You know what? Yeah, I'll never know.
Don't worry about it.
I will not worry about it. All right. We still have 13 seconds. Any final things you want to say before we continue on?
Do crimes, be gay, fuck bitches, get money.
Good advice.
Thank you.
All right.
What about you?
Do I have advice for people? Don't commit tax fraud on accident.
Or at all.
Dani,
Dani, what do you do? Dani. I was
We all
taken
make
in for
choices.
questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center.
Why are they all honking? You know honk is a trigger word for me.
Honk.
Why are they honking?
I don't know.
Honk, debatable. Nagito is not the best Danganronpa character. Ding dong, your opinion's wrong. Sorry.
I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible.
Trying to remember any line from that poem. Like, he had a face
Don't kiss
only...
me, kid. I have cooties.
Honk. He had a face only a mother could love, and she died in childbirth. I still love that joke, and no one takes it seriously as I do.
It's so good.
September 6th. Also, poor Mia, one of the cooler female characters, reduced to this, yeah. She became a damsel in distress, even though she was our tutorial goddess.
Milkers.
September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
Wow. They have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
I am so excited to get to the trial for this one. We're gonna get to the trial, and then that may be it for today. Like, get to, like, the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll continue tomorrow and hopefully finish it. But, like, I'm so excited for this fucking trial.
This is fun.
Yeah, it's a fun game. Like, you have to, like, accept how camp it is, which is why it's usually great to, like, play it with friends. But, like, yeah.
I'm locked up in here like a common criminal. It's you! Fucking what was the voice? The lawyer! Good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu!
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Why do they keep honking? Why do they keep honking?
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Yeah, but that feels like a conflict of interest. Yeah.
So you say, of course I will.
Yeah. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up.
Really?
Well, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it?
No! No one could. Who would believe me? Even you when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No. I never thought.
It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard?
Heard what about me?
That you're a terrible lawyer.
You're correct.
Was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. It went as follows. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh.
Oh.
Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
I'm an attorney. Sorry, I've never seen that before. Oh, should we present the thinker again? Because back then he was like, I'm traumatized by the murder weapon.
Oh. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon.
Poor sis. Jesus Christ.
Better not ask her about this now.
When is a good time, Maya? Jesus.
There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
It's so tacky. No. Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training.
So you're a missionary. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange.
Wait, you mean like a Mormon missionary?
Yeah!
They
I'm bikes this shit!
I'm here to recruit people to the other side. Let's go to spirit mediums.
So you're an acolyte. A medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too.
Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESPN and all that.
Yes. In training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her.
Plot armor! I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy.
Alright.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes! Let's see. That morning I got a bagel, and then I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes! I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah! I forgot how to delete those things.
So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right! Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Because I'm in prison. For murder.
They got me in the silly bin, so they wouldn't let me keep my cell phone.
My bad. They took me to Grippy Sock Land. I'm not allowed
Took
to
me
have
to the
cell
fun house.
phones.
Yeah. Took me to Weenie Hut Jr.
Weenie Hut Junior Deluxe.
Honk.
Not honk. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective What's-His-Fuck, I'll ask him for it.
Of course, that's his name.
I'll make you a
Is
note
this-
so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks.
Maya's memo added to the court record.
Huh? Something the matter?
Well, I really don't want you to be my lawyer. Can you get someone else?
Sure.
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave this to me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm kinda in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
What do I do?
You can pick the obvious one, or you could just pick the joke one.
Sure, Maya.
Sure. Why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to.
Yeah,
Because
fuck my drag.
My fucking sister died.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
That- I'm just a figment of your imagination. Say, what about your parents?
Yeah, I'm a figment of your imagination. See how I have no body?
Honk.
Honk.
I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you! The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow.
Not today.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. Miranda rights and all that.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right. I'll be back.
Roy!
Oh, there was something else.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. It's kind of got... I've kind of... Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted
Don't forget
me
the
to-
bagel.
I got a bagel. It had cream cheese and lox on it.
The bagel with cream cheese and lox practically counts as a murder now. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9 p.m. In fact, it was 8:57 p.m. In fact, it was 8:57 p.m. and 48 seconds. I know because a clock told me so. When I hit my
Oh.
sister on the head with it. The lights were off
No.
and I could smell blood. Then I found her posing my sister.
Serving cunt.
Serving cunt like no one's business.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now.
Alrighty, let's move on, shall we? Do we go to
Oh.
Fay and Co. or Grossberg?
Well, she wants us to go to Grossberg.
So then we'll go to Grossberg, innit?
Yeah, right.
September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. No specific time because you're weird.
According to the receptionist, the big boss is out.
Well, that makes sense.
She couldn't say when you'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run around an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later.
Hey!
September 6th, Fay and Co. Law Offices.
We'll examine it later. Don't worry. Nothing's gonna change.
The office is filled with police papers.
Papers.
Police
Papers of police.
They're all busily searching for clues in this month's issue of the calendar.
They're all flopping around. Gravity's
Yeah,
not their
they're
friend
flopping
right
around.
now.
They're flopping.
They're flopping. They're flipping.
Hey! You there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. I finally figured out the voice. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
Don't call me that fucking Butts.
Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe.
Suede shoes. Gumtree.
Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dickhead Gumshoe?
Right. Head is my middle name. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick, get
Hey,
over
Dick.
here. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Be right there. Scratch, scratch.
You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quickly.
Oof. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer.
It's a good thing I'm not Maya's lawyer, and this is the shortest episode ever.
What shall we do first?
Examine.
Okay. Old movie poster. I don't care. A plant. Bizarre name.
Cordyline stricta, pal.
Who was that?
Who was that?
The sky is... Oh, shit. You should be reading this.
The sky is blue, and so am I. Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
Dabba-dee,
There's that-
dabba-die.
There's that hotel right across the way.
If I sneeze, I would die. Dabba-dee-ba-die.
Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing missing is Mommy.
Mummy.
There's a horrendous amount of legal books here.
Mia probably read them because she's so smart. Okay, there's nothing else to examine.
Present. My badge.
Huh? What's that? Fucking Jesus.
Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you.
He's not gonna know anything. Maybe the memo?
I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have that.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me.
Well,
Straight or gay? Straight or gay?
Gay.
Okay. I can't be straight with this guy.
Or any guy?
Correct, but what should I tell him?
Something the matter, pal?
Oh, no. That carrying strap on the cell phone.
This? It says the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Tokyo. The Steel Samurai? That action hero on TV?
Yeah. You see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct.
That's what she said?
Yes.
Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go.
Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Dumbass.
Evidence recorded. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. We already heard it. I don't care.
Moving on.
About Miss Fay. Did you do an autopsy?
Huh? You wanna know the results, eh? No, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Jesus. I had a little bit of a moment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Autopsy report added to the court record.
Damn, he must have swung at her with the strength of a truck.
About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth.
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
I'm sad.
Good for you.
You all done, pal?
Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influence in the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal.
Come to think of it, I'd completely forgotten about her. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then?
Ah, you're trying your loyally tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
To pay a visit to Miss May. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course not.
Never heard of him.
Whoa! And you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him.
Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon.
Hey, pal, you've been
Watch
monologuing
it.
to yourself a while.
Oh, yeah. I mean, pay no attention.
Alright. Watergate? Or Grossbrook?
Does it matter?
No.
Gatewater.
September 6th. Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
I don't
Oh,
know the
no.
fucking voice to do.
Well, hello there, handsome. Hello?
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
How about yourself? Thank Detective Dickhead Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself, meow. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one.
Ick.
Examine.
What's that in the drawer?
Are you sure you want to look in the drawer?
Yeah.
Let's look in the drawer.
There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing?
I'm turning fucking, hold on.
No touching! Oh, bad boy! You really shouldn't play around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer.
I'm a lawyer.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness? You understand? How can I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness, just like in the movies.
She's not gonna let me examine anything, is she?
Not really. But we can still try. Anything you want to start with?
Miss May. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No. I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well... Tee-hee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observed incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please.
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy.
This room.
This room.
I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ew, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, huh? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy.
You can see Faye and co-offices pretty well through there. Simple bed. 2 glasses. Somebody must be staying with her. A still life. Flowers as fake as my dignity. Cool. I think the only option is to move now. Wanna try Gersberg again?
Yeah.
Oh! Okay.
That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
So you're the one they say has been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
I believe the word is fat. That badge on your collar? Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes. Well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it!
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Maya's strange reaction.
Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
This is hurting my voice.
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What is going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya?
I'm a lawyer. Sorry. Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter.
Talk?
Talk.
Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see? But the
client is... No, go by
You're
all means.
absolutely right.
I know what you're going to say, that the client is Maya Fey's sister, but I've got nothing to say.
Sorry about that.
Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I knew that. However! I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Grumble, think not.
Huh? Did you say something, fat man?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now, I've got nothing more to discuss with you.
What is going on here? That painting. That's quite a painting.
You've noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez.
Mia.
So every time there's a flash of white, it feels like they're slapping him. Every time. You know, when there's that flash of white light.
Because it also does like the slap sound where it goes like the whip sound.
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Okay. I don't think there's anything there.
Examine?
This painting. It's bugging me. It's nothing to sneeze at. Thank you for the water check, Kazra. Oh fuck, I'm dropping shit. Oh my god. Reading! I clicked on a random thing. Fucking solid gold and shit. A plant. A plant. A desk that I can't click on. Nothing of importance, I'd say. You wanna just move on?
Move out.
Move on. We're gonna try get. Fucking Jesus. How do I. How do we move on?
Go back to the detention center.
Good job. Yep. I didn't know that either. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center, visitor's room.
Hi.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then.
Tell me about your dead family.
All dead of them.
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know. So she could still be alive.
The Wayne and my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood.
About 15 years ago.
Our family was involved in an incident.
Jesus.
There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait. They didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow. So what happened?
The case was solved. We thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped was the police.
Sorry, I lost it for a minute there.
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of a nation. That's why
I see.
Nationwide is on your side.
Wasn't on her side.
White. You white man.
Excuse me. White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White.
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
I'm fucked.
4 o'clock. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend her, you tittywink! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. And I
Oh,
would
god
know.
damn.
I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
Like 1, 2, 3? And you'll be there?
And I'll be there.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
That's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me.
Meow.
What was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there.
You mean the screwdriver that she used to try and undo the phone so she could get at the recording?
What?
Never. I'm just presenting this real quick.
Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Oh, that's just sad. I didn't mean to make this sad.
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
Yeah, I made it sad. My bad. Ready to move on?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to examine here.
But there is stuff at the Gatewater Hotel. Good.
I think this one's all you.
Does it matter the voice I give him?
He seems more towards French.
Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, is that your French?
It's my French Canadian.
Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me? You are?
You go for it.
Ah, I beg your pardon, sir.
Oh, that's so much better.
I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
Be our guest, be our guest. I believe
Why are you singing?
our guest, Miss May, is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Wait. No. Hey!
That guy's going to fuck. Sorry.
Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait. Now's my chance to sneak around a bit.
I almost forgot.
You came back quick.
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned.
Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White. Of Blue Corp, Mr. White.
Mr.
Where you
White.
that name, Mr. White?
What's my name? Mr. White? You're goddamn right.
White!
Whitey! Cracker! That was his name? My sister told me!
White was the name of the cracker who ruined Mia and Maya's mother.
Hey, Damari! Someone came in right on time! Hi, Damari. This is my friend Ari.
What's good?
We have a whole thing going on. Alright.
A thing?
A thing, yeah. This game.
Ah, yes. The thing. Could it be a coincidence? The cracker named White, who ruined their mother? fuck a screwdriver.
Could it be that the untitled document has something to do with this murder?
There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside.
Is it a screwdriver?
What do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this?
Wiretap added to the court record.
There's definitely something suspicious about this, Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's... Wait. I mean... You know what I mean.
Phoenix Wright is an ass man.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tingling with you tomorrow, Miss May.
Oh my god, her name is April May.
Did you just notice that?
Yes. Oh my god.
In court.
In the bedroom. To be continued. I do want to get to the beginning part of the trial, so we'll just go for like 10 more minutes and we'll be good.
Okay.
Give me the beat, boys, free my soul. September 7, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
And drift away. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay.
The prosecution is ready.
You!
Your Honor.
I know his hair.
The
Sorry.
prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
I'm sorry.
I have to do sexy man voice for this guy.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Would that be such a bad thing?
Sure would. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya May, was at the scene of the crime.
What was her last name again?
Faye. What did I say?
He said May.
Oh, my bad. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Dick Head Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir! I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir! Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir! Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Look how pretty it is. I drew it myself, sir. The body was found by this window here, in a slightly phallic shape, sir. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
Ooh. The court accepts the misogyny and statue as evidence.
Thank you, sir.
They're still calling it a statue.
I could win. Sorry. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Fuck me. Yes, sir! You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who is found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Well, sir, it was ain't nothing but a heartache. Yes, sir! I had hard evidence she did it, sir!
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Ew. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? Well, we had a witness account describing her, see? The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
That very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony.
Whoosh. Smack.
Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this?
Hey, Phoenix! How are you doing? It's me, Maya Fey, sister of your dead boss. I don't have a lot of room on this paper, so I'm writing really tiny.
Okay.
Anyway, can I tell you about that bagel? Because I kind of miss it right now. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band when my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail, and I was like, why would you do that? And she was like, you're not a lawyer, you won't understand. And then she smacked me, but we were playing a game, so it was okay. It was just like how Dad did it back in the day. P.S. I love you. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times.
Should have expected. Maya would know some of her sister's tricks.
And also be manic a little bit.
Just a little bit. Alright, let's give this a try. When I was a young boy, her father brought her into the... No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Alright, let's do this. Maya Fey's arrest. Alright, so, do you want to just press on all these?
So, he wasn't there as soon as the phone call came in.
So you want to press?
No. Okay.
My bad. I pressed it. I jumped the gun.
Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel right across from the crime scene. Oh, it's gender bend. Oh, look at me. I'm so pretty. Look at me. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and white.
Go! Oh!
The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel right across from the crime scene.
Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue.
There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
Objection.
To what?
She wasn't there at the very moment of the murder.
Press.
Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. You did say it.
You said it.
Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. I'm colorblind. Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Dickhead Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes.
Gah.
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Hard evidence! After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. My throat hurts just a little bit. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Help me.
Oh, do you need... Okay, yeah, I'll just start pressing. Hold on.
And did you find any evidence?
I'm just getting to the good part.
I got a bad feeling about this. Doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Ho-ho, then who did write it, Sweaty Pants?
Who? The killer. The killer. The killer. Anyone can see that.
Huh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please.
She was framed.
Objection! Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence?
Uh,
I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal! Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found.
Clearly blood. Wait, what happens if you press it for each sentence?
Nothing really. It's the same
Okay.
thing, don't worry. You're just getting more information, possibly.
Okay. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that?
Of course I do, pal.
Oh, you sounded pretty confident. This might not be good.
Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's.
What kind of tests were
Oh my
these
God.
again?
Huh? What kind? Well, I heard they take the, little bits in the blood, the, hermogoblins, hermogoblin bobbin. I refuse I refuse to testify in this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests.
That was quite clear. You might continue with your testimony.
Thanks, pal. I mean, you're honest, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh.
That was a mess.
Right! Where was I? Blood on the victim's finger.
On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective?
The right hand!
She was right-handed.
Ha ha ha, nice try.
Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim usually writes the killer's name?
Actually.
The victim actually writes the killer's name.
Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies.
This isn't a movie, Detective.
It's a game. Oof.
Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on this matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
That is all hearsay.
Order. Order. That didn't go so well.
That's right, what he said.
That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it.
Let's look at the court record. Blood force trauma. Conversation. Murder weapon. Oh! I know what it is. What evidence would you like to look at more?
The conversation that Maya had with the chief.
Huh? Yeah, it's up. You haven't called it in a while. Actually, there's something I wanted you to hold on to me. What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker. It should tell you the time. It also tells you the clock isn't talking right now. Oh, it's not working. That's lame. I had to put the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some papers inside the set. Papers, is that evidence? Then I'll leave it. That one up to your imagination. See you tonight.
Okay, that didn't reveal anything. The little box? Wait a minute. The receipt was from the day before. Right?
No?
Never mind. What about the little box?
It's a wiretap.
Or the glass?
Broken beyond all recognition.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna read all these to you. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Cause of death, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Holds a conversation between the chief and Maya. The broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. The murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. Found in Miss May's hotel room. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. The murder scene, the Fay and Co. law offices.
Maybe the wiretap. Yes.
Would you like me to point you in the right direction?
Yes. Okay. Okay. I think maybe Mia's autopsy report might be really cool to look at.
I think so too. Let's go.
Thanks.
I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim.
She couldn't have wrote the victim's name if she died at the same time.
Wow, you did it.
Thanks. I'm so smart. Detective Gumshoe. there's one thing I want you to clarify for me. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But!
No butting your way out of this one, detective. Man, I am dumb.
You're fine. Don't worry. I had to look at it and remember too. Don't worry.
Thanks.
Oh shit. My bad.
Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection, Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? The day after the murder. Correct? Yes. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way.
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have the time to write Maya. That is all.
I see. Damn you, Edgeworth.
Curse you!
I should have known you'd have something up your rotten sleeve.
With that big bicep. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing he won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence. But I got the autopsy report from Gumshoe.
But now the second one's changed.
I don't like that.
Well, Your Honor. Well, that's because he's a bad guy. He's the antagonist in this.
Oh.
He's a dirty cop. He's a dirty boy.
It's a booblehead.
I am back to normal. The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't going good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness, but it's time for us to stop, Ari.
Okay. That was fun.
It was so fun. Are you ready to continue tomorrow? We should be able to finish it by tomorrow. You cutting out on me, buddy?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's what's fucking up. All right.
Yeah.
You can leave the Discord call whenever. Thank you, Kazra. I'm just gonna do a little outro thingy, which embarrasses me to no end when it's in front of other people.
Okay, I will skedaddle then. Bye.
All right, bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. And thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching. If you're new here but not yet following, the fuck are you doing? Hit the follow button. It's free. It takes up no time. And I'm in your closet right now watching you, making sure that one day you will hit that fucking subscribe button. Hit it. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it. Dani W. A. We're back. Also, if you want to follow me anywhere else besides this lovely platform of Twitch, you can find me on Instagram. I need to stop saying that. I deleted my Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter and TikTok, both at Dani_the_Butch. I've been having so much fun deleting accounts recently. Those are the only two that have survived. Just because I need to keep my TikTok intact. But yeah. Ari, thank you so much for joining me today. And me and Ari, rare Dani W. Tomorrow we should be able to finish the case itself. The cases get longer and longer, so finishing this game, I may have Ari just skip case 5. In fact, we all should skip case 5 and just go on to the second game. Like, just be like, hey, this is the story of case 5, and then move on, because it's the worst one out of the entire thing. But if you don't want to join us tomorrow, because you're a little bitch, I'm so kidding. If you don't want to join us tomorrow, I'm going to be back on Thursday. Sorry I missed yesterday's stream. That was my bad. I got back from a day trip. You're going to play chapter 5. Enjoy it. It's interesting. I got back from a day trip at 9:40, and it was already, like, well into when I would have started streaming, and I was like, not today, Satan. Not today. So, that was my bad. But we're here now, and on Thursday, we're gonna finally continue Zero Escape. Then I'm a bitch. JK, I'll probably watch. Yeah, the case does feel a lot longer than the rest, and it's also, like, new mechanics the entire time. It sucks. But... yeah, so we're gonna be back with the new Zero Escape game on Thursday, so if you're following that, you should totally follow and come join the stream, blah, 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 blah. I may be doing something on Friday, depends. If I am, pretty sure it's gonna be Aviary Attorney, which is something I've been meaning to stream this entire fucking time. So, with all that said, again, thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, wherever you are, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye!